going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Sun Devils will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Utah Utes offense will come out first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. So Arizona State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll try the left side. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it on the outside. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Going for 6. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Knox. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Lost to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They punt it away on 4th down. Touchdown, Utah! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Knox. Makes the catch. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Great job on the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've got a first down here to open the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Utes! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Arizona State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. To the air, it's Knox. Makes the catch. It's Cummings. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
This one's complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's complete. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the... And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Utah! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the returner will be brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Used the play fake, now to throw. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes! They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
1st down.
The give from the gun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Leaves it with the running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Knox. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's got the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. And the Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Buying some time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll immediately call timeout. The Utes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Complete. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Arizona State, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
And the Utes will kick it away to start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run the RPO and court right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On target. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Knox. A strike downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rush is on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes...
And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Sun Devils.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneaks it in.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Arizona State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Trying the left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Knox. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the... Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Zings it complete to the right.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Utes! A great catch and run for 6. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Knox. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Utes! The defense putting points on the board. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 21 to Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Schwartz. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Brings it in down the left side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
The Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Utes are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Schwartz setting up the screen. Nice move there. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.